Hi. So, first off, I have to apologize for the positioning of everything. There's a mouse running around in this room, and I don't want it to bite my foot because I'm in my bare feet, and I don't know where he went. So, yeah. Anyway, coming out. For me coming out, I came out in 2005, shortly after I graduated college, and I didn't actually come out. I just sort of started telling people what was actually going on. I told my roommates. I was like, "Hey," they're like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "Oh, I'm going to a gay bar," or "Oh, I'm going out to date. I'm going on a date." Like, "Oh, who you dating?" I was like, "Oh, Adam," or something. I just answered with a complete, honest answer in a sarcastic voice. And for some reason, people thought I was serious. For a year, this happened until it took one of my friend's little brothers, who happens to be gay, seeing me at a gay bar here in town, and he told my friends, and they were like, "Are you gay?" And I was like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Huh, okay," and that's how I came out to them. After a year of me telling them, they didn't believe me. So those are my close college friends. That's how I came out to them. Fast forward, probably 6 months or so, I came out to my friends that I grew up with. I grew up in in a large neighborhood in a small town, and I have been friends with everybody I grew up with since kindergarten. I still talk to them. I still talk to on a weekly basis. I talk to most of them. One of them's my roommate now. And when I came out to the one who's my roommate now, he lived in Pittsburgh and I lived in Ohio at the time, and I called him up and I told him, and he says, "What, you want a fucking cookie? Let's play a video game." That was his response. When I came out to my friend Bill, he's like, "Yeah, we kind of figured since you didn't ever, hook up with any chicks or anything like that." And so I told everybody. I told my friend Josh. I told everybody from back in the hometown that I grew up in, and I didn't really think anything of it. There's one friend that I'd forgotten. He's my oldest friend in the world. I've known him since I was 3. I don't even remember meeting this guy. He's been my friend so long. I can remember meeting, my friends that I've known since kindergarten, vaguely. I can remember, snapshots. I don't remember not knowing Alan, who's my oldest friend. And I didn't tell him because his dad and his family and everybody there, they're just these huge racists. They make gay jokes all the time. And I didn't think that he'd accept me for who I was. And it was scary. I mean, I didn't want to lose my best friend, or my oldest friend. He's one of my best friends, but I didn't want that. So I didn't tell him. And about 6 months later, I got a call from Alan at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he was drunk, and he was crying. And he says, I can't believe you'd tell everybody and you wouldn't tell me." And I said, "I think I know what this conversation's about. I have to work in 3 hours. Can we talk about this later?" And he said, "No. That's unacceptable. We have to talk about it now. I need to know why you didn't feel comfortable enough to tell me that you were gay." And I said, I don't think you should look at it like that. I should think that you should look at it as, I valued your friendship so much that I didn't want to lose it just because I was gay. And he was crying. And if you knew Alan, it's just, he's not the kind of guy that cries. He was the defenseman on our hockey team. One of the defensemen on our hockey team. He's just a big guy, and he's not. I can't even really think of somebody to equate him with, right? He's just not the kind of guy that cries. And he says, "But it's me. We've known each other forever." And I said, "I know." And he goes, "Well, I just want you to be happy, man. I don't care what you're doing. I just want you to be happy." And I said, "Well, I really don't want you to think negatively about this. I didn't want to lose your friendship." And he couldn't understand that. He took it as me not trusting him or something like that. And it took me with a bunch of my friends, my gay friends, sitting down with him and talking to him about how scary it actually is to come out. for him to see it my way, and I still don't believe that he completely understands why I didn't tell him to begin with. So yeah, that's basically how I came out. I still haven't come out to my family. I'm aware that I need to. I just haven't yet. I don't really have a reason. Other than I swore I wouldn't do it until I had a boyfriend worthy of bringing home. And, I don't know, this guy I'm dating now, I probably just ruined things with him. I'm not sure. I have to go. Someone's here. And I feel like an idiot. I hope it's not the mouse. Anyway, have a good night.